Y'all gotta forgive me if y'all heard that fan. Greetings and great rising. Look, for those who be watching the midday thoughts over there on TikTok and YouTube, I finally finished, y'all. It took me days, maybe even a week. That took me 2 weeks, because I normally would finish this in like a day or two, because I stop and go. But I ain't been up to it ever since I took the other one down. The other one was heavy. So gratefully, I know how to do my hair myself, but I feel like I did them too small. I know this is a random, this rising, but yeah, I feel like I did them too small. But I finished. Just wanted to show y'all that for the ones who be on TikTok and stuff, that I finally finished last night, y'all. I just feel like I did them too small. I normally do them a little bit bigger. They normally be like pinky, I think. And this is way smaller. Like it would probably take 2, 3 to be pinky size. Anyway, let me put this bunny on. I think we're gonna go ahead and do the what I said yesterday. We were gonna do the prayer for abundance and prosperity, and then I'm gonna turn that ding ding off too. So give me a second while I gather that together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so put the bunny on, cause y'all know I come on here without like something covering my head most of the time. Sometimes I don't, especially for midday thought. But yeah, sometimes you gotta keep your crown covered. Ashe, ashe. We gotta have a small conversation. Y'all know I'm gonna change the music when I do the affirmations for the small conversation that needs to be had. And it's about something that I saw this rising. And I'm pretty sure not a whole lot of major people watch my shit, but like the ones that do, we need to get a little bit understanding of what happened the day before yesterday. Anyway, prayer for abundance and prosperity. Mother, Father, Creator, I call upon you now with gratitude and trust. Please guide me to greater financial security and stability. Help me release any fears, doubts, or blocks that may be hindering my flow of abundance. I open my heart to receive financial blessings with grace and ease, knowing that I am supported by divine love and light. Lead me to opportunities that align with my highest good and bring joy, prosperity, and abundance into my life. Thank you, Mother, Father, Creator, for guiding me, guiding my path, filling my life with prosperity, gratitude, and peace. Ashe, amen. Smaller prayer for abundance and prosperity. Quick and easy this rising. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. I think I heard Layla. Did y'all hear that? Hold on. Layla Bayla. Chunky monkey. Doodles. Chunky butt. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetheart. What's the matter? Hey, sweet Puka. She Puka. It's your Puka. Hey, sweet Puka. Hey, baby. You not feeling good today? You know. Okay, I got the affirmations. Y'all know that camera was like, get Layla out that camera. Look, they was like, I don't need nobody messing with my Layla. Ashe, Ashe. Okay, rise in abundance affirmations. I welcome this new day with an open heart. I welcome abundance in all forms. I welcome opportunities that align with my purpose. I welcome prosperity into my life effortlessly. I welcome the flow of money and resources. I welcome the energy of gratitude and joy. I welcome connections that uplift and inspire me. I welcome success as my natural state. I welcome the courage to take inspired action. I welcome financial freedom with ease. I welcome every lesson as a gift. I welcome my highest potential unfolding. I welcome peace in my mind and body. I welcome miracles in ordinary moments. I welcome the wealth I am worthy of receiving. Ashe, Ashe. Rising abundance affirmations. Tell y'all time. Write it down. Add your own. Subtract from it. However you want to do. The quick first conversation I want to have is what I saw this rising on Threads, and I saw where Fox News, Sean Hannity, was watching the live that Jasmine Crockett had, and they only took snippets out of the fucking live. And it pisses me off because it was more like black women on that live than anything, and they were just talking about the system and the law, and they took it as Jasmine Crockett had went ahead and said she didn't know enough about the case, the KA case. She ain't know enough about it, so she was just going off of what she saw and what she had been hearing. She even asked if anybody saw what the murder weapon looked like, because that was one of the biggest things she said that people were talking about was he should have never had a knife and all this and that. And so she also talked about the importance of going to jury duty. She talked about how how an appeal would go. She talked about a lot of different things, but they only took a snippet of what she said when she was saying that what side she was, and that if it's true, let's start there. If it's true that Ka was like a smaller dude that was manhandled, then she would feel the same way if somebody was hovering over her and she's small and they're bigger than her. If she was manhandled, she wasn't. She didn't sit there and vouch for nothing. She talked about how the system is because she's been a defense attorney. The women on that panel, some of them was emotional, but even I think her name is Couture or something. Even she was not vouching. She was telling what she had been witnessing because she had been following the trial. I didn't. I told you I didn't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole because I know me. I'm very fucking emotional. Nobody knows only the people in the courtroom know the facts of that case. A lot of people, including myself, feel like it was probably more manslaughter than it was what they charged him with. Well, what they gave him, what they convicted him with. I that's just me. I didn't go to law school, so I can't tell you. My first degree was political science, so I can't tell you all of that. I just know me being from the hood and me watching a lot of people go through a lot of shit. I personally felt like that was a manslaughter. That was not. That was not. Y'all know Smurf. Did he unalive somebody? Yes. And that's why I think manslaughter was the most fitting. Me wanting to do law, growing up, I did study law. I even thought about taking an LSAT. I just can't afford the schooling for law. I did think about it. Just like I'm a whole science geek. Like I wanted my hand in many jars, and law was one of them. So I know how the justice system is. I know that it's two different ones. Black people do have a different justice system than everybody else. I know people be like, no, they don't, no, they don't, no, they don't. Yes, time has shown time and time again. They kind of do. It goes back even to like the drug era, right? How you would have, let me just say this. I know a lot of people is about to be offended, but how you would have white people who had cocaine, right? And you had black people who had crack. Same drug in an instance, just one was like mixed up and one was pure, right? The ones who had the crack on them, or the ones who sold crack, got way more time than the ones who sold cocaine. And want to know why? It's because a lot of corporate motherfuckers and shit do cocaine. Hell, it's probably, I don't know, but it's probably some politicians, I mean, that still do that shit. We can call it what it is. Is the one person who will correct you about that shit is damn Hunter Biden. He was like, I didn't do cocaine, I did crack. Like, what? Oh, it wasn't meth. I didn't do meth, I did crack. I'm like, did he just say that? Did he know that we can see him? But that was just that was him being honest. So anyway, goes all the way back to drug area, knowing full damn well it's even been proven. And I think I'm gonna have to go back and look because I don't want to misquote this. But like, if you want to know how guns and drugs got to the hood, black people didn't bring it to the hood. Not really. The only person who brought it to the hood was, what's that man's name? Because I remember he went overseas to make deals just to get it, you know. But he wasn't the original one who brought it. I mean, if y'all know, we didn't have access to it. None of it. So anyway, it has always been two different justice systems. And so Jasmine Crockett was just telling about her years of studying law, right? She was telling about her years of studying law, and that was taken in snippets and chopped up into pieces, right? So that was the first thing I wanted to address. Jasmine Crockett did not sit there and say what they're trying to say she said. They chopped that shit up. They chopped it up. If I'm not mistaken, the whole video is on YouTube. You probably can go watch it over there if you really want to watch it. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the war. Y'all know the war is beefing back up. Y'all know that some crazy shit might happen by the end of the week, if not today. Only because a lot of more Epstein stuff is coming out, and babe, let me tell you right now. Woo, the stuff we already kind of knew is just is being confirmed, and now they want Todd Blanche to go before Congress. Anytime Epstein gets back in the news this heavy, something happens. They need a whole distraction, as if we don't already know that man. We already know that man ain't appeared in the files. It's more so about the files that they're still withholding and who all comes forward. Also, Jake Lane. Edward Jake Lane. Y'all know that boy who been trying to be the new Chud. Alexa, turning down some. He's a J6er that was pardoned by Trump or whatever. He's been going around city to city, state to state, just fucking with folk. He was the one who was outside the courthouse saying KA should be strange fruited in front of the courthouse. He's in Dallas County Jail on terrorist threats. He tried to get on the plane. It's like the Texas Department of Public Safety. They went in. They got him. He's in Dallas County Jail right now. I know his girlfriend is saying something about the guards. But look, let me tell you something. Dallas County might be a lot of things. But the guards is not. This is just me. I could be wrong. With the reputation and them being in the news, I don't think Miriam would let a lot of shit go on with somebody with as big of a name as Lang amongst the white community. Miriam Brown is not going. Miriam is not with her name on the line. No. If it is, she would get to the bottom of it. Mind you, he's not even in Gen Pop. Last I checked, he was in the medical unit, the mental health part of the medical unit. So, yeah, he's not even in Gen Pop. I don't for one second believe that they are just mistreating him. He has been held on a $1 million bond, though. See, the thing is, what a lot of them don't understand, and when I say them, I mean the race baiters, the rage baiters. They don't understand that Trump might can help you with fed charges. He can help you with fed charges. State charges is completely different. He can't really help you with those. Now, Greg Abbott is his friend, but also, if one thing Greg Abbott is not going to do, I don't think, is go against his police officers or his sheriff department or his what's the other ones? They have state troopers. Greg Abbott might be a lot of things, but he is back the blue. Do you hear me? So, him and if Trump wanted to tell him to do any of that other shit, he might give him a one-time solid like he did with Elaine, but with not when they got him on camera, well documented, of doing dumb shit. It was only a matter of time before one of these cities or states was gonna lock him up. Because he was just doing too much. And I said either he was going to end up hurting somebody or somebody was going to end up hurting him, that they needed to get him off the streets. I, for one, am happy he's off the streets. So can't nobody hurt him. He can't hurt nobody. We don't need no more martyrs. Unless it's well fucking deserved. Anyway, y'all know I gotta go to the gym. That was just it for this rising. Y'all know if I have a midday thought or a thought, I'll come back. But those were like my things this rising that I saw. Well, I saw the Jake Lane thing last night, but the Jasmine Crockett stuff I saw this rising, and I'm like, I watched that whole live, and everybody expressed their particular feelings. Everybody expressed their particular opinions as they have a right to. And so to take the words and chop it up, just go watch the video for yourself. Ain't nobody stopping the Metcalf dad from doing all these interviews and stuff, and he's saying some very racist shit. KA came from a 2-parent household. Metcalf came from a broken home. So, like, to just sit there and just say KA was this really, really bad kid when his history doesn't show that. Everybody have a right to their opinion. But tell the whole story. Tell the whole story. And then on top of that, I got young adults. They are now adults, but they're young adults who've been in sports, who've been having cell phones. Ain't nobody pretending to record nothing. If they recording, they recording. They recording. If I'm gonna tell you right now, if it was a fight or anything, young folks was gonna record. So for these young kids to say I was pretending to record, I'm pretty sure the videos are long gone by now, but they should have confiscated phones. Because somebody got that on video and not that so-called grainy shit that I'm hearing they showed in the courtroom. Somebody got the whole thing on video. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. That's it for me talking about it right now, because I'd rather talk offline about certain topics. I don't talk online about certain things. If you know, you know. Black people, I'm also in agreement with everybody said get back to our roots. I'm going to say that again. Get back to our roots. Get back to your roots. All right. Hope y'all caught my drift. I love y'all to pieces. Have a good day on purpose. It is pre-Friday. So go out and be great today. Don't be out here. Comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Don't be out here comparing yourself to not nobody. Alright? That was my TED Talk for today. For what? Daily prayers, affirmations, and conversations. Until maybe midday thoughts. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.